This is Epic Book Recaps, a podcast that offers complimentary audio summaries of influential nonfiction books, making learning a smarter experience. The Silva Mind Control Method by Jose Silva. Are you aware of the potential that resides within you? A story that beautifully illustrates this unfolded when an architect found himself in a state of panic, bordering on terror. The situation was dire. He was scheduled to meet with city officials in just a few days, and to his dismay, he couldn't locate the crucial architectural drawings for a shopping mall. A fervent search ensued, with him and his team scouring every corner of the office, his apartment, and every conceivable location, but the drawings seemed to have vanished into thin air. However, on the eve of the meeting, the architect opted for a last-ditch effort. He deliberately isolated himself in his office, gently shutting the door. He settled into his chair, closed his eyes, and stilled himself, remaining absolutely motionless for a duration of 10 minutes. Following this brief period of stillness, he experienced a sudden revelation and hastily informed his secretary, "I think I have an idea where the drawings might be. Can you check the restaurant where I had dinner last Thursday?" Upon contacting the establishment, they confirmed that the drawings were indeed there. This begs the question, where did the architect journey to in those 10 minutes? The answer is quite straightforward. He had previously learned and implemented the Silva Mind Control Method, a technique that leverages the power of the mind to retrieve memories and locate lost items. Our brain functions much like a muscle. To harness its maximum capacity, it requires deliberative and consistent training. By acquiring the Silva Mind Control Method, you too can swiftly and effectively gain mastery over your mind and tap into its remarkable capabilities. This method is readily available to everyone. By dedicating just 15 minutes a day and applying a few techniques, you can eradicate unwanted habits, tackle challenging problems, control pain, and even govern your dreams. So, are you prepared to discover the untapped potential that resides within you? If so, let's embark on this enlightening journey. Who was the pioneer behind this method, Jose Silva? Jose Silva's journey through life was no walk in the park. Born in Texas in 1914 to a humble family of Mexican immigrants, life threw him a curveball when he lost his father at a young age. Consequently, Jose had to shoulder the responsibility of providing for his family. To ensure his family's survival, Jose took on any job that came his way, from being a shoeshine boy to selling newspapers. His dire circumstances deprived him of the opportunity to receive formal education, so he relied on his siblings to teach him literacy skills. Coincidentally, he chanced upon an advertisement for a radio repair course in a newspaper. At the tender age of 15, he successfully completed the examinations for the course. Starting as an apprentice, Jose gradually built up the largest radio repairing business in his town. Years later, the once struggling boy led a fulfilling life, running a prosperous business that provided adequately for his family. However, Jose was not one to rest on his laurels. His inquisitive nature led him to develop an electrician's mindset towards the human mind. He viewed the mind as a machine that generates electricity and based his theories on this concept. He pondered on whether it was possible to enhance the efficiency of our brains or whether learning abilities or IQ could be improved. To seek out these answers, he avidly read works authored by renowned psychologists such as Freud and Jung. Jose came to the realization that our mind generates electricity that we can control and influence. Through his studies, he discovered mental training techniques such as hypnosis, which allowed people to enter a deeper, meditative state. Initially, he applied these techniques on his children with the aim of boosting their educational performance. This led him to an interesting discovery. The brain, when operating on lower frequencies, became more energetic and capable. The noticeable improvement in his children's academic performance piqued the interest of their neighbors, who inquired about his secret. Jose applied the techniques on 39 other children and replicated his initial success, laying the groundwork for a standardized scientific method. He personally funded this research using the profits from his electronics business. Eventually, the Silva mind control method gained widespread recognition and transformed the lives of 500,000 people across the globe. Did you know there's a type of brainwave pattern known as alpha, which is measured in cycles per second, CPS? When awake and active, individuals are in the beta state. States similar to daydreaming or near sleep are referred to as alpha. Mind control training enables you to enter the alpha state while remaining fully alert. How to enter your alpha state? Meditation is a straightforward and brief practice that will allow you to attain the mental state of alpha. In this state, it's possible to free yourself from negative emotions such as guilt and anger. Alpha-level meditation transports you to a state of consciousness that is deeply peaceful yet fully aware, making it an ideal method for enhancing mental clarity. The more you engage in meditation, the greater control you'll have over your mind at the beta level in your everyday life. Here are the steps to commence practicing alpha meditation. First, upon awakening, set an alarm for a 15-minute duration. Second, sit comfortably on a chair or bed with your feet planted flat on the floor and your hands relaxed on your lap, or adopt a cross-legged posture. Third, gradually relax each part of your body starting from your left foot and working your way up to your scalp. Fourth, with your eyes closed, direct your gaze upward at a 20-degree angle. Fifth, engage in slow backward counting from 100 to 1, pausing for 2-second intervals. Concentrate on the counting to reach the alpha state. Sixth, to conclude, mentally count from 1 to 5, reassuring yourself that you are awake and rejuvenated. To establish this meditation as a daily routine, practice it once a day for 15 minutes. With growing experience, you can shorten the countdown from 50 to 1, then 10 to 1, and ultimately 5 to 1. But what should you do upon attaining the alpha state? You can participate in passive meditation by focusing on a sound, such as OM or AMN, or the sensation of breathing. The next step is to start practicing visualization. Visualize a mental screen, akin to a movie screen where you can project whatever you focus on. Begin with simple images like an orange or an apple. As you gain proficiency, project anything that's on your mind onto this screen. It could be a dream, a project, or an idea you have. To tackle real-life issues, visualize positive solutions. Identify the problem, imagine a resolution, and then visualize a desirable outcome as vividly as possible. As you progress, attempt to make your meditation more dynamic. Think about pleasant recent events and reenact them in your mind. Notice the difference in perception between your regular and meditative states. Always remember that the key to bringing about positive changes in your life through alpha meditation lies in the power you attribute to it. You must desire change, believe in its possibility, and anticipate its occurrence. This mindset, coupled with regular practice, will empower you to accomplish your goals and tackle real-life problems. How to maximize your mental power. Meditation forms the foundation of the Silva mind control method. If you incorporate it into your daily routine, you'll observe an increasing curiosity about the secret powers of your mind. You'll start asking questions such as, how can I access my subconscious? What does it take to recall old memories? After that, it's time to master other mind control techniques to enhance memory, interpret dreams, and positively influence thoughts. Although Jose Silva was known for his easy smile, he would gently correct anyone who said, "Jose, you've changed my life." His reply would always be, "No, I didn't do it. You did with your own mind." The first skill to master is the art of remembering. Recalling forgotten information, such as names or events, often involves reconnecting with the initial instance when the information was encountered. For instance, if you're struggling to remember the name of a person you recently met, visualize the night you met them. You can reconstruct this scene in your mind during meditation. At times, you might even manage to hear the name as if someone whispered it into your ear. In instances where quick recall of information is necessary, you can try the 3 fingers technique, which involves a simple physical trigger. Bring together the thumb and the first 2 fingers of either hand. Combine this hand gesture with your meditation practice, creating a direct link between it and entering a deeper state of mind. Practice this for a week to establish a mental shortcut to this state. Now, the 3-finger gesture can act as a trigger for enhanced recall and focus. Use it during lectures or while reading books. Then, if you need to instantly access a meditative state and recall this information during an exam, simply bring your 3 fingers together again. Frequently repeat a simple affirmation for a positive impact. Day by day, in every way, I am getting better and better. Dream interpretation is another intriguing aspect of mind control. Dreams can offer profound insights into your psyche and help solve everyday problems. To effectively recall and interpret dreams, practice meditation before going to sleep. During this time, set an intention of remembering your dreams. You can even meditate on a specific problem before sleep and program yourself to have a dream that provides a solution. However, remember to keep a paper and pencil beside your bed if you want to recall the information gleaned from your dreams to the best of your ability. Making the process of quitting habits easy. As you gain more control over your mind and its capabilities, you'll learn to channel more positive energy into your body and practice self-healing. Mental house cleaning will become your natural state, where you can actively replace negative thoughts with positive affirmations. As a result, you will learn to abandon habits that no longer serve you. To let go of a habit, you must cease deceiving yourself about its value. Quitting a bad habit often requires a deeper understanding of what you truly want. Rather than focusing on your desire to quit, identify the benefits of quitting. The advantages must surpass the disadvantages. Once you strongly desire the benefits, the habit loses its grip. Let's use overeating as an example to demonstrate how the Silva mind control method works. The first step is to analyze the problem at hand. Is the issue overeating or underexercising? Are you consuming food types unsuitable for your body? Try to answer these questions honestly. Next, pinpoint your motivation, whether it's for health reasons or for aesthetic purposes. This step will prove to be crucial in your upcoming mental training. Now apply what you've learned about visualization. Use all 5 senses to visualize the benefits of weight loss. For instance, find an old photograph of yourself at your desired weight. Imagine the feel of your body, the taste of healthier foods, the smell of new dishes, and the positive comments you'll receive once you achieve the desired weight. Now, envision the emotional benefits of giving up the habit and how confident and content you will feel. Incorporate this practice into your meditation routine. Once you quit overeating, the key is to consistently visualize your current self while alternating between it and your envisioned self until you achieve your goal. Complement this routine by adopting a new, healthier diet. You can also mentally review it during meditation and reaffirm that it is nutritious and sufficient for your body. If you find yourself craving overeating again, use the 3 fingers technique as a reminder of your new diet and the new self you're striving for. The same technique can be beneficial for smokers. Compile a list of the advantages of quitting and visualize how your body will feel once you quit. You can also regularly envision yourself in situations where you would normally smoke and see yourself comfortably abstaining. The more you rehearse this scenario in your mind, the easier it will be to refrain in reality. So, what's the next step? Everything around us is energy. Most of the time, we learn to feel and direct the energy around us using our 5 senses. However, at times our senses are not sufficient. We require a stronger guide. That's when we should turn to our higher intelligence with the help of the Silva mind control method. In the alpha state, we make decisions out of confidence instead of fear. We learn to take charge of our minds and our energy. When we're truly connected with ourselves, life flows through us and guides us toward the next steps. But how do we validate the effectiveness of this method? Before and after tests provide the most convincing evidence of its efficacy. Dr. Lance Wright, a professor of psychiatry from the University of Pennsylvania, conducted a 4-year study to assess the potential benefits. For this study, he selected psychiatric patients suffering from a variety of disorders. Some were neurotic, others suffered from depression or psychosis. Almost every participant reported that they felt better and were able to resolve problems they had previously been unable to solve. As Jose Silva once said, most of us are imprisoned by narrow ideas of who we are and what we can do. Everyone embarks on the journey of practicing the method with different objectives in mind. Some wish to enhance their confidence in their professional lives. For example, salespeople effectively used visualization to imagine successful calls and sales. As a result, they set even higher goals over time and consistently achieved them with ease. Others have found new jobs they only dreamed of before. Collectively, those who mastered mind control reported increased self-esteem, developed greater self-respect, and perceived themselves in a more positive light. Once we acquire the method, we never completely lose it. Knowing these techniques and understanding how to apply them for personal benefit will always remain with us. We might even prefer one form of training over another and practice it regularly, recalling different forms when necessary. Whichever we choose, this is our path now. We are the ones who decide how to take control of our lives. Your mind is capable of more than you can fathom. Inspired by his passion for exploring the mind, Jose Silva developed a method to prove this. By training yourself daily, you can gradually unlock your hidden potential. You can recall information from the depths of your mind, program your dreams, and find solutions to real-life problems through meditation. Gaining control over your thoughts also makes the process of letting go of unwanted habits easier. Ultimately, this method empowers you to confidently take charge of your life and transcend perceived limits. Consider trying this. Start daily meditation and visualization practices to enter the alpha state. Use the 3 fingers technique to enhance memory and focus. Practice dream interpretation by setting intentions before sleep. Experiment with mental techniques to target improvement in specific areas of life.